Does that car look familiar to you? Well, it's of course the MG Comet, sold as a Wuling Air EV here. Wuling, as you know, is part of SAIC, and MG is part of SAIC. And this car right here is what will come to India as an MG. This is called a Wuling Cloud EV. Of course, we'll get a different name when it comes to India. It's a crossover electric vehicle, has a range of around 460 kilometers, is just over 4.2 meters long, and has a massive 2700 wheelbase. So it's quite big. The design is a bit polarizing. I think it looks cuter from the rear than at the front. I'm more excited about the interiors. There's a very different grab door, grab handle here, and this is how you open the door. Pretty funky. Feels strong and sturdy. Two screens here, as you can see. The big one is the infotainment screen, and it's pretty fast. I've tried to use it, and it's much faster, which what I've seen in other Chinese EVs that I've seen here. The smaller instrument cluster screen. The steering wheel is pretty simple, a bit more minimalist. Cup holders, wireless charger. There's a reasonably sized armrest storage, although the lid is huge. Hidden AC air vents. Where have you seen that before? Let me know in the comments. Pretty simple control panel at the top for lights. Now, if it looks bright enough, no, that's not the light that they've placed specifically for the motor show. The funkier part is also the seats. If you see, it has got the texture what you get in some of the plush sofas at home. They've tried to do that sort of a thing, and actually it's quite comfortable. I'm sitting in one right now, and it feels quite comfortable. It feels big because it has a very large sloping A-pillar, so it feels like a big car. If you remember the earlier Honda Jazz used to have that sort of feeling. It's a very MPV-ish sort of looking car from that angle. It's a very different dashboard. They have managed to keep a cup holder here, which is pretty unique. There's one at the passenger side as well. Seems to come with a high-end music system. More storage places here. Check this out. And there is a USB charging port, as two USB charging ports and one also for data. But this is a massive storage area. Quite roomy here. Like I told you, it's a reasonably long car. The music is loud outside, but it is quite quiet in here, and so that means cabin insulation is nice. I think the seats have been reclined all the way. So yes, there is seat recline as well. As you can see, the seat is a little ahead. There's 40-60 rear split seats. A lot of leg room here, and it's almost a flat floor. Yeah, it's flat, so that's very convenient if you have a third passenger in the middle. Comes with a center armrest, two cup holders, AC vents at the rear, but no controls. So maybe in Indian environment that may not be very nice. Fairly simple here. We have some sort of what looks like ambient lighting around the speakers. I like these door handles, pretty sturdy. Yes, it has remote operated boot as well, powered tailgate, the light, and this is a spacious boot here. It's quite flat, so easier to load, and there is a lot of space in here too. So long distance trips should not be a problem, or airport trips should not be a problem. This is the 40-60 rear split that I spoke to you about. So that's quite reclined. It's very comfortable. So if this is going to be a chauffeur driven car, this should be pretty exciting. Now, what would be the price is the bigger question. So we'll find that out soon when this car is ready for India. That's the charging port. Now, not to be confused, this will obviously not come to India. This charging port, they will probably get a CCS2, which is the mandate from the government. So the pricing will be key. Do let us know what you think of what the pricing should be, and whether this is a car that you would be excited to see soon in India.